Chill. Y'all might want to get a chair for this one because it looks like the rumors about Jay-Z cheating with Rihanna behind Beyonce's back might be true after all. Jay has recently been getting exposed for all the crazy things that he's done over the years, and I can't even begin to imagine the kinds of things that people have been digging up from his past. Not only was he out here messing around with Rihanna when she was new in the industry, but he was also allegedly deleting people, including one of his mistresses named Cathy White. I don't know how much the Cathy White thing is true, but the internet is running wild with this. According to new evidence, Jay unalived Cathy after she threatened to expose their affair to the public. People also believe that this is why Rihanna has been silent about what Jay put her through. Okay, so if you've been on social media these past couple of days, then you already know there is a huge campaign right now to expose Jay-Z for being the real kingpin in the industry. People started doing this when Diddy was getting slammed, and they believe that Jay has more skeletons in his closet than any person in the industry. Some of these skeletons include his affair with Rihanna and how she literally ran away from him because she was scared. What's even crazier is that after all these years, it looks like Jay is still hung up about her because Stephen A. Smith recently exposed Jay-Z for checking him for his comments about Rihanna not being on Beyonce's level.
I think she's not. She ain't Beyonce.
I know she's not Beyonce, but wait a minute, hold up.
Rihanna's great. But I'm thinking you got a lot to live up to because there's only one Beyonce. Rihanna's fantastic. That's not where I'm going with this, ladies and gentlemen. She's a lot of things. She's spectacular, actually, and congratulations on new mamahood. But there's one thing she's not. She ain't Beyonce.
Steven was thinking he was gonna get on Jay's good side by trash talking Rihanna to uplift Beyonce, but Jay was not here for that, and he called for him to take it back.
I said, I love Rihanna. I bought her album. She gets my money. Mad love for her. Wishing her nothing but the best come Super Bowl performance. But you do know there's only one Beyonce. And somebody like Blue Navy's after you. I don't know what the hell's Blue Navy. What's Blue Navy? And then now people who will remain nameless, Hollywood stars, couple of cats pissed off at me, going off, complaining, never spoke to me again. Right? And I'm like, y'all messing around with each other? Son, what the hell's going on here? Why would that be something that makes you upset? Right? Months later, Hov and I was on the phone. Hov was like, quote, simple and plain, my dog, you family, that's family. That's too close to say that.
Right.
I didn't know. I said, I didn't know. He said, I know. Done.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right now.
Like, because now you say, in other words, it's a business. It's a part of it. You don't know how she'll receive it.
That's right.
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
That's right.
And that's all he had to say.
Right.
Now, a lot of people found this interesting and speculated that the reason why Jay stood up for Rihanna is because he's still hung up on her and doesn't want to let her go. Now, if y'all remember, there were some rumors going around back in the day about Jay making Rihanna his side piece when she was just 17. This was shortly after he signed her to Def Jam Records. At the time, he was president of Def Jam, so he had the power to either make or break her career. This was revealed by Rihanna's publicist at the time, and news quickly spread like wildfire. It got worse when Rihanna herself recalled how Jay would lock her up in his office until 3 a.m. But as usual, Jay-Z used his power and influence to make this whole story disappear before it could get any bigger. The publicist who spilled the tea about the affair mysteriously came up and backtracked everything he said. He said he made it all up in a desperate attempt to promote Rihanna's new single, Panda Replay. He said, the PR stunt that I did was out of desperation to help break Panda Replay. It was reckless, and I didn't think it was going to work. I was just throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what would stick. But a lot of people didn't even believe this because they felt like Jay forced the publicist to take it back. In fact, Jaguar Wright also revealed a few months ago that Jay-Z gave Rihanna an STI while he was messing around with her, which she also ended up giving Chris Brown.
I never signed no paperwork.
Okay, you never signed no paperwork.
I just didn't want to put my family's life on the line.
Jay-Z gave her the she gave to Chris Brown. Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started
her and signed to the death chair.
Child, this is messy, and it's honestly crazy that Jay was that successful in burying this story. But it looks like the truth is finally catching up to him after all these years, because the popular news reporter Liz Crokin just put him on blast and accused him of unaliving his side piece, Cathy White. Liz had originally tweeted about this back in 2017 when she said, "When Kanye West says Jay-Z has murdered, I believe he's talking about the people who Cathy White." Well, she recently brought this tweet back up when she quoted her first tweet and said, "Note the date. Hey Jay-Z, I was the reporter who talked to your alleged mistress right before she died / was murdered. I know everything. I know what you did. Go F yourself. Your time is coming. Maybe you and Diddy can share a prison cell together. Justice is coming." She followed it up by posting the video of Kanye saying Jay-Z had unalivers, so they were ready to take out anybody upon his request.
Hey, God, Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head. Just call.
Oh, but Liz was not done yet, y'all. She also said it's only a matter of time before spirit cooking Jay-Z is exposed like Diddy. There's a reason Kanye said Jay's got murders. I would know he's evil to the core. I pray there will be justice for Cathy White one day. These false idols will continue to fall, mark my words. What's even more suspicious though is that right when Liz started to expose all of this, the articles about Cathy White started to mysteriously disappear from the internet. Maybe somebody caught wind of these allegations and decided to delete all the proof of it off the internet before people started investigating even more. But that obviously didn't work out, because several blogs had already picked up the story and took screenshots of the articles. Rhymes the Snitch actually reposted the article by Hollywood Street King, claiming that Jay was having the affair with Cathy. The article said, "There's a juicy little rumor bubbling under right now claiming Jay-Z is boning one of Claudia Jordan's homegirls, a chick named Cathy Karina White." According to Diary of a Hollywood Street King, Jay's been smashing for a while. Enlarge this picture and you can make out Cathy and Claudia standing just to the left of Jay. Too close for someone not in his inner circle. Sips tea. And if you do zoom into the photo, you can actually see Cathy turning up with Jay, Diddy, and Claudia Jordan. Now this is where things get even more interesting, because just a year after Cathy and Jay's affair, she mysteriously died, and her cause of death was reported to be a brain aneurysm, but people didn't buy it and suspected there was foul play. Once again, Hollywood Street King came through with all the receipts and even went as far as to speaking to one of the NYPD officers who were involved in investigating this mess. There's an article that I came by and it detailed everything that actually happened. The article read, "Yesterday, I got the news that Cathy Michelle White had suddenly passed away, so I quickly began my investigation. And guess what? Cathy did not die from a brain aneurysm as reported widely around the internet today. According to an NYPD detective who told me, Cathy's cause of death is uncertain. And later today, we will have the autopsy and toxicology reports. Right now, the death is considered suspicious. Cathy White died exactly 1 year to the day from when I broke the story of her and Jay-Z's affair. Here's exactly what the NYPD told me. A 911 call came in from the apartment on 130 West 19th Street in Manhattan. The ambulance came and took Cathy because she was sick. They took her to the Beth Israel Hospital, and that's where she passed. It was too early to be speculating that a brain aneurysm killed him. They will be doing an autopsy later to check out the cause of death, but someone might have given Cathy a bad drug, so they'll do a toxicology, and we'll have to wait 2 weeks for that report. 2 weeks prior to her death, Cathy was contacted by a major tabloid that was investigating the Jay-Z connection. She gave them little information to go on, but according to one of our sources, following her connection with the tabloid, she called Jay-Z and told him that she was going public with their affair for a price. This all happened in the last 2 weeks. Then, a little over 48 hours after their announcement that Beyonce was pregnant with Jay-Z's baby, this young lady suddenly dies under suspicious circumstances. So, as y'all can see, there's a lot of tea being spilled about Jay-Z, and it it seems to be that all of it points to him being the one responsible for Cathy not being here today. Jaguar Wright also came out to confirm this when she said that Cathy didn't die from a brain aneurysm, and she was actually heard screaming for her life shortly after she got expired.
Cathy White's life was taken unfairly. She actually died screaming. And the Carters are responsible. But one of them is just a little more responsible than the other. Question is, did Sean Carter delete his mistress, his pregnant mistress, because his wife was jealous? Or could it be possible that maybe his wife's temper is just a little worse than most people think? And maybe he just had to clean it up to protect the brand's sake.
Now, going back to Rihanna, word on the street is the reason why she has never come out to put Jay on blast for taking advantage of her is because she didn't want to end up like Cathy. This also explains why she ran away from the music industry and is so hesitant about coming back to it. There's just so much trauma tied to it, and she doesn't want to relive all of it again. The reason why Jay even had that much power over her anyway was because she was looking to get signed. Now, as usual, people had their own comments about this. Like this person who said, "She's under control. I can see the fear in her eyes. It's not too late. Let's pray for Rihanna." Another person said, "Jay-Z been trying to control Rihanna. It's a foul game to play in Rock Nation. Jay-Z wants to be worshipped like God by his artists. All not willing." But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Jay-Z being exposed for unaliving his mistress? And do y'all think this is why Rihanna ran away? Y'all been knew what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.